Alright, so I'll show you a little progress on this car. I was called the what was a curbside hillbilly by somebody once. And one lady called me a curbside hillbilly color matcher. And I proved her wrong real quick. So anyway, uh, so what I did on this card, we're just playing around with some stuff. I'm not going to paint this car, so I polished everything real quick. And then this panel had a big, like a burn spot right here where they had welded something, and it just didn't look very good. So some of the little stuff like that I'm going to touch up, but I'm going to leave some of the chips, like this. It looks natural. So it looks like it was some untouched car. So I matched this color, and it is slightly off right now, and I went ahead and treated this all for rust here, and then just shot a little bit of paint on there because I had some left over in the gun. I don't know if I'm going to fix all the cracks and all that stuff. Probably not. In the holes and stuff like that, probably not going to fix those for now, because it's not going to get a restoration. It's just going to get, make it look like it was original this way. So a lot of guys think that these cars are original. A lot of these guys are doing exactly the way I'm doing it. They match the color, they paint, they touch it up, they make it look original, and that's the whole game. So a lot of guys don't get the game. They think, oh well, that's cheating, I'm gonna make it original. Come on, you never get original. It's 1960. Come on, this car's been around the block a million times. It's never gonna be perfectly new, original in somebody's garage. So, but the whole theory is to make it look that way. So I polished out the paint. It looks pretty cool, polished, and just ran through here with the buffer. Used some old polish that I'll probably never use, so I figured, well, I'll just polish it out with that. Use an old pad because you're doing old paint, so the old paint, you know you're not going to make it. I'm trying to almost scratch off what's on there. So anyway, we came up with this original color, green. I mean, it's actually been repainted, so the inside's a little bit different, but not much. They did a really good job of matching this color. So that's the jam. And when they painted this car, so that's why I thought it would be kind of cool to just stay with the paint job that's on it and touch it up. So anyway, that's my match there. So I went ahead and I didn't put any Bondo in this deck lid. This is the way this thing was. All I did was just straighten it out, put a little bit of polyester glazing, and I painted this deck lid with the same paint to match. It's a single stage urethane, so it's scrap matched with whatever I had laying around. So I didn't, it's pretty darn close though. It's right there, right there. It's a hard color because it looks really green sometimes, and then it looks more brownish other times. So it's got a cast of green in it, so it's a little hard to do. So I think I got it pretty close. And then so I still got to polish the hood, but I'm gonna have to do something with this because this is cancer rust here. So I'm not gonna leave it like that. A lot of guys would say, "Oh man, leave the patina." Like, I don't want it to rust to the ground, so that's the whole idea. So I'm gonna actually fix some of this stuff, fix the funky hole in it. I want it to look like an original car, some sort of immaculate barn find that just looks like wow, but you can tell it's been around the block. So anyway, so that's the deck lid off of it. I'm gonna get this thing prepped. I'm not gonna do this whole car. You're not gonna do a whole thing right now. I'm just kind of doing pieces of it. So I don't know how much of it I'm gonna get done right now. And that's about it for the update on the paint. The pan is already being restored in the other area. So underneath, I'm gonna have all this all This is all going to be painted black. It's in really good shape. The underneath is all clean, man. I mean, this thing is, there is not even a patch in this pan underneath here. There's nothing. So we're going to patch it in the appropriate place to make sure that the numbers are the same. So I'm not going to say where, but it will be perfect. Nobody will ever know. And one of the things that was bad on this car is the because it's a correct pan. If you're going to do anything like that, if you're going to graft pans, you better have, like, if it's a 68 pan, you better have a 68 pan. You better not get a 69, because that's no good. That's totally not right. So anyway, but this is a 59, so the 59 and 60 are exactly the same. It has the choke hole inside of it and all that for the choke cable, and you need all that stuff to make it right. So this one's got this one's got this mount, which they had. The original mount was 2 studs here, and they don't make that early split case mount. So what you have to do is you have to make an adapter here, and you buy this adapter here, and then we made another adapter for the split case, and you use a bus split case mount. So then that makes it work out so that it becomes exactly in the same place as the other. So, but the cool thing about the way that he did this, he could have mounted it up higher and made the studs up here, or flipped it over or whatever. But he made it so that if we ever want to put a full case tranny in it, it'll bolt right in. So that's the little trick there. So, but it's going to get painted real quick. The whole pan is, before it gets the tranny back in it. I'm not doing a real, like, full off pan restoration, but I am going to do, just going to make sure the pan's painted since we got it apart, totally apart, and make it look good. And we're not doing a restoration. Remember, we're only doing it's a pan off, but it's only a repair and then patina. So anyway, it's going to be really a cool car when it's done. Not many are done this way. So anyway, it'll look like it was just something that came out of somebody's barn. That's just some amazing find, that we just polished up and brought it out. So anyway, that's it for the update on the 60 ragtop. And here's our donor down here. I'm gonna cut this thing up, and that's all ready to go off the pan. So we'll get that all ready to go. Talk to you guys in the next video. Please like, share, subscribe.